Hey, y'all remember that game we used to play when we were kids called Ding Dong Ditch? Yeah, Ding Dong Ditch. Y'all remember that game? We used to run up, ring the doorbell, knock on the door, take off, run, hide across the street in the bush. Let me turn this down. We used to hide over there and watch it come out. We used to love playing Ding Dong Ditch. Who that is? That was my favorite game in the world to play, was Ding Dong Ditch. Me and all the kids in the neighborhood, we'd get together when I grew up in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. We'd get together and go terrorize the neighborhood. I lived on Gerald Street, over there behind Choctaw. Gerald Street. We used to Ding Dong Ditch the neighborhood almost every night on the weekends. We played all the time. It was the funnest thing to do. I would have never stopped playing Ding Dong Ditch. It wasn't for this one night we were playing Ding Dong Ditch. All of our parents were all hanging out in the backyards, drinking, getting drunk together, and we would just run the neighborhood. And that's what we were doing. Come on, get out of the way, guys. Get out of the way. We would just run the neighborhood while the parents got drunk and having bonfires in the backyard. We would run around, terrorize the whole neighborhood. They would never know except for this one night we were ding dong ditching, and the neighbor called the cops. The neighbors called the cops. I remember we looked down there and seen the blue lights flashing. We were freaking out. We were crying. We were so scared. We went and told on ourselves. We went to our parents at the parent party and was like, hey, the neighbor called the cops on us. They're like, for what? Because we ding dong ditching. What? Why would you ding dong ditching? They started getting mad at us. Y'all better quit that damn ding dong ditching. Come on. All the parents took us down into the police and was like, hey, look, you're down here because of the ding dong ditch. These are the kids who did it right here. They showed us out. And the cops said, no, we're not here for ding dong ditching. We're here because this lady had her house painted and they only painted the front of the house and she paid them in full. We were like, what? We told on ourselves for ding dong ditching, and the police wasn't even there for us. We were so scared we went and told on ourselves. We never ding dong ditched again after that because we thought we were going to jail for real. They was there with the blue lights flashing and everything. But what I'm getting at, if it wasn't for that neighbor calling the cops that one night, I would have ding dong ditched till I died. I loved it. It was the funnest thing to me. We loved playing ding dong ditch. I loved it all night, all day. Now that I'm older, we got some little knuckleheads in the neighborhood that I currently live in that are out ding dong ditching. I got them on camera. I got them on my doorbell camera doing it, and the doorbell even tells you, camera recording. These dumb kids still hit the button and take off running, laughing. The one little motherfucker took his tire and hit my front door with it and took off. Pisses me off. I mean, it makes me 38 hot. And I keep telling Jessica, I'm like, I'm gonna catch these kids. But the problem is, they only ding dong ditch when my truck ain't home. They only do it when my truck ain't home. My truck's there, they don't even come around there. And I keep telling Jessica, I'm gonna ride through this neighborhood and I'm gonna catch these little knuckleheads on the side of the road and I'm gonna give them a Florida boy special. She's like, no. He's like, don't do it. They're just kids. But I'm telling you, this is like the third time it happens, and it makes me so angry. It makes me so angry to the point that I want to come on here and say, kids, I know it's fun to ding dong ditch when you're kids, but when you get older, it pisses you off. Like, makes you 38 hot. So all kids, quit the damn ding dong ditching. It's not fun anymore, okay? Jessica's like, it's okay. Once it becomes too much, it's not illegal. It is illegal. Ding dong ditch is illegal. You know why? I can give you 2 reasons right now how juveniles can go to jail for ding dong ditching. Number 1, they're trespassing. Number 2, it's harassment. You want to ding dong ditch once or twice, but when you ding dong ditching 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, it's time for something to happen. Now, I'm either going to roll through this, I'm going to pull up on this little boy. I know his name. I'm about half tempted to post the videos on here and say his name's Trey. It's a little boy named Trey that lives in the neighborhood. If it persists, I'm going to upload the videos I got this little bat kid. But first what I'm going to do, because I'm thinking about all day, how am I going to stop this from happening? Because I think it's funny. I'm like, number 1, I could go to their parents' house and, hey, look, your kid's ding dong ditching, and it was cute at first, but now it's getting over. But you never know what kind of parent you're going to approach. You might approach somebody like, get out of my yard. Then you have to fight them right there, and I'm going to jail. I'm like, I can't go to jail. I'm trying to prevent that from happening. The other option, I could just call the police and say, hey, look, these kids are over there trespassing and harassing the fuck out of me. I got them on camera. Here it is. Here's the evidence. It's over there knocking over the neighbor's trash can, opening up people's mailboxes, taking mail out. Just damn terrorist. Terrorist Trey is his name. Terrorist Trey. The other kids is like, Trey, don't do that. You can see him on camera trying to tell him to stop. He's just terrorist Trey can't handle it. He's got a tantrum. Shut up. I'm about tired of it, damn it. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. My other option is call the police on, but then I'm snitching. I don't want to be a snitch. I'm not a snitch. Never been a snitch in my life. I ain't gonna snitch. I can't snitch. But I need to find a neighbor who will snitch. I'm like, hey, look, I got these little kids on camera. They're kicking over your mailbox. Here's the footage. Call the police on them. I'm no snitch. I can't do it. You do it. You do it. You do it, neighbor. They're tearing up your stuff and they're messing on. You gotta be the one to make the call. Here's the footage. I can just give them the evidence. Just like, no, it's okay. If it gets worse, I'm like, if it gets worse, I'm gonna lose my This is one of those moments where it's hard to being an adult because I want to just go out there and get a little trade when nobody's looking and teach them a lesson. But I can't do that because then I'll go to jail. I can't go to jail. I got a job. I got work tomorrow. Then one of the other neighbors, like 2 houses down from us, be over there having a little late night tip on the weekends. Somebody's going over there on a motorcycle and they're smashing her. They're going over there. I know what it is. I ain't gonna tell all the neighborhood business, but yeah, they're going over there smashing her and they leave about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And the guy doing all the smashing drives this Kawasaki motorcycle. It's loud ass. I'm talking about wakes me up every time. O'clock in the morning. I'm like, I'm like, what the? Grab my strap. I'm like, damn, down on that motorcycle again, make me throw that hot one. I'm telling you, makes me so mad. What I want to do with him is come out and take the shortcut through the woods and catch him when he's pulling out of the neighborhood with my 4x4 in my backyard. Just bop him right off of the bike. That's what I want to do, but I got me an adult. I can't do it. I can't do it. Just call the cops. All you can do anymore is call the cops. You call the cops and you're a snitch. You're not cool. So I'm just like, I'm not going to call the cops like that because I don't want nobody calling the cops on me. But it's like, man, it's hard being a grown up. Ain't it? Ain't it better when you're a kid and you can just do whatever you want to do? Oh, stressful. Anyways, I just want to come on there and vent to you guys a little bit because Jessica's like, it's okay. I'm like, I'm boiling. I'm about to have to get me something going on over here. I'm telling you. That's all I had to say anyways. Just had to do a little vent sesh. Florida Boy special vent sesh on Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I might not post this till tomorrow. I don't know. But anyways, I'm venting on Tuesday on my work drive home. I just want to come on here and say, kids, stop the damn ding-dong ditching. Okay, please. I beg you, for somebody gets hurt around here. Saying, kids, parents, start watching your kids. If your kids like to ride around and cruise around in the neighborhood, check to make sure they ain't ding-dong ditching and knocking over trash cans and stuff. Those kids ain't got no sense. It's like, man. Anyways, have a good night, y'all.